Mm. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to episode. Man, I got to be honest, I don't even know what count we're on. Welcome to the live podcast for December 6th. Sorry that I could not do this for you guys yesterday. Yesterday was just erased from my life, from the terrible flights that I had, from the rough day of travel that I had. But I'll get into that in a little bit. I meant to do this earlier, but I had a serious problem with Dongle City and everything that this new MacBook Pro brings with it. I love it, and I actually had an episode today where I was using my old laptop, and it just turned into a mess. It's just a beach ball of death color wheel. You can't get anything done on it. I love that this one works, but just this whole dongle thing, I'm looking at it right now. All 4 ports are in there. I lost a USB port. Valentina is the best. She went and got me a new one at the Apple Store while I went running. That's why I'm still in workout clothes, and I can't thank her enough for that, and that's the reason why we're able to do this. She also went and picked up a case for my brand new iPhone that I just got. I treated myself this Christmas. It's not even out of the box yet, and Valentina is kind of like not upset with me. She's certainly surprised at my willpower. She compared it to when Buddy has a treat on his nose and just sits there and doesn't eat it, and I can agree with that. I really can. I haven't taken it out. I haven't unboxed it because I know it does that whole process where I can't really text anybody for an hour or anything like that. But I got one today. I couldn't deal with my old one anymore. I had the cracked screen. I didn't want to fork out the $150, $120 it costs at one of those spots to get it fixed. Things are working slow. It was the 6 Plus, the first one, not the 6 Plus S. So it was 2 phones ago. I thought it was time. I was trying to hold out as long as I could, but after the 2-year contract was up, I figured I'd go get a free one. So I treated myself. New phone. I'm stoked. And also, I don't know if you guys saw this, but a lot of my Instagram snaps or Snapchat videos, the camera is wavy. It does this weird jolting wavy thing. And I think the image stabilization or whatever is going on in my other phone, it just stopped working. Probably because I'm an idiot and I dropped my phone 100 times in 1 week. So I think it's a good fix. We've moved right along, and I'm stoked to get that out of the box. You want to see this? You want me to peel the sticker off the glass so you guys can witness that? Look at this. Oh my gosh. Let me just look at this. Oh, that's what we're working with right now. Listen to that. I'm excited to get that going, but not yet. I'm looking at you guys, and I wanted to knock this out. Sorry there was no vlog yesterday and all that. I'll get into these flights that I had. We had an acoustic show. As you guys know, we're pushing Sad Song to Radio. Great song. It's doing really well, so you want to help contribute with all the radio stations that want to have you out because the song's doing well. And normally this job is reserved for the A squad. The A squad of We the Kings is Travis and Kony. The B squad, a lot of people's favorite squad, makes up of me, Hunter, and Charles. So when these radio shows come out, Travis and Kony will take their acoustic guitars, play beautifully with their instruments. Coley's the most talented member in the band, Trav, and the acoustic shows turn out really well while I sit here at home playing with the dog. Well, it came along that Kony needed to take a break. They're raising, their young kid, and, I think Monica needed some help with everything like that. And he's like, hey, man, I love doing these, but I think I'm going to take a little breather on these next couple shows if any of the other guys want to come on in and help out. I said, I'd love to. What do I do? I was like, Trav, do I just have a whole drum set? Is that the case? I just set up my drum set and you got your little acoustic guitar and we just do that little jam session. He's like, no, usually drummers just have that little box, that little cajon thing. And I was like, all right, yeah, I hate the cajon. But if that's what people do, I'm more than willing to come and come jam it up on the box. It's just a little thing that you sit on. I'm sure you've seen it. If you Google CHJON, you'll see what it is. It's a cone. You sit on it and there's the base in the middle and you slap it. It's a weird thing, but it does the job. I get there. There's 3 people. There's Andy Grammer, us, and I keep forgetting the other guy. He's great. He's a great dude. Oh my gosh. Jameson, I think his name was. think he was on The Voice. I'm so sorry, dude. Amazing voice, crushed it. But his drummer had a drum set, and Andy Grammer's drummer had a drum set. So I just had to play this box, just maybe like 3 feet to the left of Trav, while he's standing up there playing acoustic guitar, and it was fun. It was all fun though. I made fun of myself. I had a mic in between the songs, in which I wasted no time doing so, and it was cool. It was the Carnegie Hall in Pittsburgh, or as they say it, Carnegie. It's spelled the exact same way as Carnegie Hall in New York City, but they say Carnegie. And I was wondering if that was like something like, you know Soho in New York, that's south of Houston Street. They say Houston. It's spelled exactly like Houston. What is that? Is it not? It was Houston, or was the city of Houston named Houston after this street or person, and they said Houston. That's what it is. It's Houston, not Houston. I don't know. Anyway, it's Carnegie Hall in Pittsburgh. And it was a great time, but there's like, they have these like velvet chairs that everybody's sitting down on. And we wanted the first crowd surfer ever. And so Travis had these dudes like pick up this girl who's never crowd surfed and walked her all through Carnegie Hall. And it made her night. I pulled out $20 so she can get a shirt because she did such a good job and she was a good sport about it. And it was great. It was Andy Grammer's birthday. Trav made him a solo cup Oreo and tortilla chip cake. What you're imagining that looks like, that's what it looked like. That's it. It was nothing special. He put like a piece of gaff tape on the top and lit it on fire. It wasn't a candle. There was a mini fire on top of a solo cup. But it was cool. He really appreciated the thought. It is the thought that counts, you know? So I had a good time for the show. But then just heading home, I had no idea what I was in store for. We get there early. Airport's like 40 minutes away from our hotel. Sophie flies out at 6. Travis flies out at like 6:20. I don't fly out till 9:30. Get to the Pittsburgh airport 3 hours early. I was like, I'll just, we fly a lot on Delta. I'll go in the Sky Club, have some coffee, maybe do a little stuff, get a nap in one of those big comfy chairs. No Sky Club at the Pittsburgh airport. So I do that thing that people do that is like when you're so tired, shame goes out the window. And I'm just sleeping on this gum-stained carpet floor at the Pittsburgh airport for like 2 hours. My back hurts after 2 hours. I just get up and I just start walking around. I was like, dude, you're going to fly out. You're going to fly out soon. Don't worry about it. Eventually, it comes to when my flight is supposed to board, and it's delayed 2 hours. I had already done like 2 laps in the entire airport to pass the time. I was just ready to go home. There was nothing to like. I was gonna try and vlog something, but it's just, how many times you're gonna see a Hudson News in an airport, and just like me being like, yeah, I'm tired. I really wish you could go home right now. So I'm just walking around like doing nothing. Then 2 hours, it had an extra 2 hours, so I'm just like sitting there eating, doing whatever. And then my next flight gets canceled because of this flight. So it was just all day travel. It was the worst. I got at the airport at 6 a.m. I didn't get home to Orlando till 6 p.m. It was 12 hours of travel. And it's one of those things where you're just so tired after flying it all day. I don't know what it is. All you're doing is sitting in the sky. But there's something about it. Like you're exhausted after flying all day. So I couldn't do a vlog. That's why there's no vlog today. I had to push the podcast back. It was bad. It was really, really bad. But I'm glad that we could do it today. We're here. And I appreciate your patience and everything like that. I'm going to move right along. WTK has released the 10-year anniversary tour dates. Pre-sale. Announcement. Wait a minute. I'm getting ahead of myself. I was just reading all the emails. Like, this is a big deal. But I think we just announced that it's happening. The dates aren't even announced yet, are they? They're not. Everybody's shaking their head like, no, Danny. Sorry. They don't tell the drummer anything. No, we announced it, which we hope you guys are excited for. The tour dates are coming very, very soon. They're all established. They're all there. They're like gifts underneath the Christmas tree, which, by the way, ours doesn't smell like anything. I'm kind of bummed about that. Valentina, isn't that like kind of half the... You've never even had a real... Valentina's never had a real tree, and I was like, no, we got to get a real tree because they smell amazing. It makes the whole... His apartment's like not that big. All of it's going to smell great. You could get right in front of it with the branch going up your nose, and you don't smell anything. Kind of bummed about that. Anyway, what was I talking about? The tour dates are like a present wrapped underneath the tree. You're gonna open them. I'm gonna say next week sometime. So keep posted for that. I was looking through possible bands that might be playing on it, and I hope all the pieces align, because it's already like 99.999% like everything is slated to be possibly the greatest tour we've ever done, and this one extra little piece could just bump it up to a guaranteed 100%. And I'm excited. I'm really excited for the entire thing. I really, really am. We got some big plans for it, and I would not sit on those pre-sales because there's already talks that we might have booked too small of venues. So I would jump on those tickets. If I were you, that's just a quick tip because you guys watch the podcast. Moving right along, business-wise, new merch is coming out this week. It's an awesome design. It's the first design that I came up with. Just this other design came up that I released. It was fan-inspired, and I never shouted her out. I realized that I talked about her on a video that I never released. It was like a vlog where like I had like 2 minutes, and I was like, this is nothing. I just got to like slash this one. But her name's Caitlin Jablonski. Jablonski. Caitlin Jablonski. She did the design for the original DLV shirt. She's incredible. I can't thank her enough. She killed it. But this next design is one that I've wanted for a while, and it's coming out this week, the merch design, and it's coming out in 3 colors. So you guys have options, and they're all awesome colors. I can't decide. I want one of each. But keep your eye out for that. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be sweet. We tried to do something today that we love doing. Valentina and I were like outdoorsy. It's nice. When she has like a day off, she doesn't want to be at work. She doesn't want to be in here. We just want to go do something like outdoors. And today we're like, we're going to Lou Gardens. The place is just so nice. It puts you in such a good mood. And it just rained all day. Ruined the plans. But I think we're just going to go tomorrow. I mean, it's like hot. It's hot again in Florida, and I'm not bummed about that. I can see my greasy face. I went and ran like an idiot in this. It was with the humidities. It was like 88. It's snowing right now. There is a moose trapped in snow somewhere in Saskatchewan, Canada, and it is just swamp water down here. But we're a glass is half full kind of couple, so I think we're going to go to the pool. I thought those days were over. They're not. We're going to go down to the pool tonight, and I'm so stoked about it. Anyway, thanks, Danny. Thanks for telling us about your day. Oh, speaking of stuff we're going to do. I don't even think I told you about this, Valentina. She's all ears now. Did you know that there was a fully Christmas-themed bar in Orlando? No. And it's not like something they did. It didn't pop up. It's not like a Spirit Halloween store or like October. This is a year-round thing. Like in like April 21st, you can go to it's called Christmas Time. I don't want to say Christmas Time in Orlando, but it's a full-fledged Christmas bar. And I want to go now more than ever. I think this is like the second best time to go. Probably the first time is like in the middle of July or something like that, just because of how ridiculous that is. But we should go get the spirit. We should get festive. I love that. You guys should Google it. I wish I had the name. Sorry. Christmas bar in Orlando. Look it up. It's something that we're going to be doing today, and I'm pretty excited about that. I'm not going to lie. Moving right along with Christmas. I'm sorry if this all sounds like a run-on sentence. I've just got like 100 things written down, separated by commas, and I just got to spew them all out. But I'm looking for a gift, and I believe everybody's about to laugh at me. But if your name is Sean Duncan, I need you to skip ahead 2 minutes right now. I'll wait. Thank you. I understand arguably the hardest gift to get this Christmas is a little thing called the NES Classic. I need your help. I got my eyes peeled. I got all the alerts going and all the sites where you can be like, oh, a shipment came in. I need some help. If anybody sees one, bookmark it, send it to me, tweet it to me, buy it, I'll pay you back. I'm going to end up with like 7. I need your help with this one because that's something that I think would be That's a perfect gift for him. Like nothing else makes sense. I know that they're on Amazon or something like that for like $250 or something. And that's like, that's a little too much for it. I mean, in all reality, it's just NES games, and there's like 100 NES simulators out there you can even get on your phone. But there's something about the NES Classic being like just released by Nintendo itself that I think he would really appreciate as like a little gamer. I think it's like the first present I remember him getting for Christmas. Like, and I was like a baby. That's like one of my first memories ever is Sean getting the original Nintendo. That's the year I was born, 86. Yeah, that's true. 30. Anyway, keep your eyes peeled for that. I'm looking for that one. I'm also looking for another one from Mark, but I'm pretty sure Mark's watching. He's probably running amok in the comment section right now. Is Mark in there? Okay, Valentina's in the comment section right now that I don't see. I wish I could show you guys my what I got going on here. I just don't see the comments. Like all I see is just it's called the control room, and like I see stop broadcast, you're live, how many viewers you got, and that's it. That's all I see. Wait, is the name of this Zoom test? What's the name of this video right now? Is it Zoom test? No. Oh. Okay, cool. We're good. Anyway, moving right along. Give me a heads up on that. Fantasy football. Before you guys roll your eyes, I just got to tell the people that are all about this. Tribe Tyler is running amok in our fantasy league. It's insane. He has a team that is unstoppable. And I'm kind of excited. Because I'm bored of this trophy. It's like it kind of gets in the way. Like, look at that glare. It's just, I want it to go to somebody else. And I think it's going to go to Tribe Tyler. It's going to go to Tribe Tyler because his team is unstoppable. He's like 10-2. He's about to be 11-2. It is, it's crazy. And I enjoy Sundays now. I don't enjoy Sundays when like the Bucs are losing and my team's losing, but I got a shot to win it. But I don't think so. I think it's going to go to Tribe Tyler. So big congrats to him. You're probably watching Tyler, right? Yeah. Sure. I want to ask about something that I think is going to be controversial. But I want like your honest opinion on whether or not you've considered this or thought about this, or if I'm just crazy. Like, am I an insane conspiracy theorist? This Kanye thing. Is anyone else like a little weirded out by it? The timing of this like mental breakdown. They're just saying like, something about like his meds or something, and he's got exhaustion. He's saying some weird stuff. Isn't saying weird stuff what we love Kanye for? Isn't that what Kanye West is as an entity? Just saying the stuff that like is like, whoa, I can't believe he just said that. Wow. All right, what else? And then he just made that comment. He just like went after like the news outlets and stuff like that, and then said something about like Trump went in and like all this like stuff that's like way out of left field. And all of a sudden he disappears into a psych ward. Does that make anybody else kind of like, what is happening? You know what I mean? Like he hasn't said anything. He hasn't been vocal at all. Like somebody took away his phone. Something's weird about that. You know what this feels like? And I think you're going to officially call me a kook just for this one. Does anybody remember Stop Kony 2012? Do you remember that video that went viral? And I couldn't do anything. I couldn't tweet a tweet, post an Instagram photo. I couldn't do anything without somebody saying, you need to repost about hashtag Stop Kony. It's like you don't care. And I was just like, I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm sure a lot of you remember that. It's like this video, really well done, high production video about one of the warlords over in Africa that was kidnapping children to go after different, leaderships around Africa. And it was like a really, really big deal. He like backed it up with like facts and had like real testimony and everything like that. But all of a sudden, if you guys remember, nobody took him seriously after he was found pleasuring himself in the streets of San Diego completely naked. Now, a man doing that is completely discredited from just about anything he's going to say. But like, isn't that kind of weird? You know, like, isn't that a little bit, does that make anyone think, like, wasn't that too perfectly timed for anybody that was against what he was trying to do to just happen? You know what I mean? Just a heads up. If I'm caught pleasuring myself in the streets of downtown Orlando later on this month, they got to me. No, I'm just kidding. I just think that's weird. Does anyone else think that's weird about Kanye? Nobody else? All right. I'll move right along. I'm going to lighten the mood. Jeez, Danny. People are just trying to chill out at the end of the day, and you're spitting out these conspiracy theories. All right. Here we go. I'm going to move right along. Today I learned. Big favorite. I got 4 for you. I'm going to wind this down. Today I learned the sequel to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory includes a trip to a space hotel, the group being mistaken for aliens by the U.S. government in that hotel, 24 deaths, and shape-shifting aliens who travel at the speed of light, and Willy Wonka saves the day. Did you know that? Have you read that second book? No. It's like the glass elevator or whatever, and that elevator at the end of the movie, like, it apparently goes up to a space hotel, and that's where all that happens. That changes that first movie completely. What was the rumor that the wife of the writer who wrote Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, was that Roald Dahl? No? I'm sorry, I forgot that. Anyway, the wife of the author of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory did not want a second movie made because of how bad they butchered it with the Gene Wilder one, which was an incredible movie. I love that movie. I think the same thing happened with The Cat in the Hat. Something happened with Dr. Seuss's family. After The Cat in the Hat happened, they weren't allowed to make any more live action. Is that true? Am I making that up? Did I read that wrong? I might have read that wrong. Something about The Cat in the Hat was so bad, it changed the way they do Dr. Seuss movies. Somebody correct me if that's wrong. Anyway, moving right along. Welcome to this episode, guys, where I just throw out conspiracy theories and a ton of misinformation. Enjoy. Today I learned that in the event of a nuclear blast, you should not use conditioner. Do you know that? Because it will bind radioactive material to your hair. Valentina is just holding all her hair up. That's from an official government site, like about like get ready, like how to prepare for a nuclear blast. You can't use conditioner. No, she wouldn't survive. You just go with that curly hair girl. What in conditioner does that? Doesn't that make you weirded out about conditioner in general? That it has the ability to bind radioactive materials to your hair? All right. Jeez, Danny, you're freaking us all out right now. I just thought that was weird and interesting. But now you know. In the back of your head, if there is a nuclear blast, you'll know to not use conditioner. Moving right along. A New York woman was hospitalized after a bit of a dentist drill, like a drill bit, a bit of a dentist drill lodged near her eye. The dentist was dancing to Car Wash at the time, and the patient later sued the dentist for $600,000. Welcome to the car wash. The car wash, yeah. Like, could you imagine, like, doing a root canal? You're asleep with your mouth open. She just goes, "Oh, I love this song. Welcome to the car wash." That's just a reminder that dentists are like actually people. Some of them idiots. I think that's a well-deserved $600K. Lodged near her eye, like stuck in there. Ugh. As if root canals couldn't be more terrifying. Man, I'm really laying it on you guys right now. I'm sorry. I am really laying it on. All right, this is the last one, I promise, and then we're done. Christmas song, "Baby, It's Cold Outside." Dun, da, da, dun, da. Da, 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 dun, dun. Ba-da-da-dum-ba. I don't know the lyrics, but apparently the two people credited with singing that song are Mouse and Wolf, which is kind of weird because that song's already got some like overly aggressive, kind of weird vibes to it. Like she just wants to go home, and he's like, no, you're not going home. It's cold. She's like, what? It's barely. And he's like, you're not going home. To lighten the mood, there's a really funny video. I think it was when Jimmy Fallon was on SNL, and they did a bit about that where like he's like, baby, it's cold outside. And then they finish, and like there's a third verse where she's like wearing like his hockey shirt. She's like, I don't want to go. And he's like, you should probably go. And she's like, but I thought it was cold outside. He's like looking out the window. He's like, I think it's really not that bad. It's an amazing video. Look it up. It's Jimmy Fallon, Baby, It's Cold Outside. I think it's an SNL skit. It's great. But all right, we plowed through. We did that. I'm going to go rummage through this iPhone box and get it set up, get it started, finish the vlog, and probably hit this pool. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really, really appreciate it. We'll see you next Monday. We'll be back on schedule Monday. I hope there are no more back-to-back 6 a.m. flights. All right. Thank you so much. We'll see you then. And...